Hello and welcome to Back at Camp, Mojave County's only outdoor television show. I'm your host, Captain Don Martin, and on today's show we're going to talk to the chairman of the Mojave County Friends of the NRA about an upcoming banquet that you're going to want to attend. So don't go away, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Back at Camp. I'm your host, Captain Don Martin. On today's show, I have the chairman of the Mojave County Friends of the NRA. Stacy,
hi.
Welcome to the show. Chris, you're going to be handling the merchandise for this event. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, just so everybody knows, every year the Mojave County Friends of the NRA put on a fundraiser here in the county. Now, give you a little background on this. This group raises funds for the NRA and also for projects that go on in Mojave County. I can tell you that in the past, money that has been raised at these banquets have been spent out at the Mojave Sportsman Club range to improve that range. So it's something that is really good for our community. It's something that you all need to support. Now, I'm going to talk to these folks, and they're going to tell us about what you can expect to get this year when you go to that banquet. So, Stacy, when is your banquet?
April 11th.
Okay, and give me some times.
It's at 5 o'clock, the doors open.
Okay.
Dinner will be served around 6, and then we're going to have fun until...
Where are you going to do it at this year? I know you've changed locations.
It's at Beale Street Celebrations, downtown.
The old JCPenney building.
The old JCPenney's building. It's actually been renovated, and it is an awesome facility.
And how many people can this thing hold?
It can hold 600 people.
Oh, that'd be nice to fill it up, huh?
It would. It would be amazing.
This is your first one.
Yes.
This is your first time doing this, so you're jumping in this feet first and saying, okay, we want to have a very successful banquet. You want to invite everybody to come out. Tell people, let's talk about what they got to do just to get in the door. Now, you do have a dinner.
Yes.
So give me some ideas about this dinner. What are you going to have? How much does it cost?
The dinner tickets start at $30 per person.
Okay.
Dinner is a choice of beef brisket or teriyaki chicken. So we have sides that go with that, baked potatoes, jasmine rice, the salad, all the good stuff.
Okay, and they get a drink with that too?
Yep.
A non-alcoholic drink?
Non-alcoholic.
Okay.
We also will have a bar there. We also will be doing dessert.
Oh, okay.
So you get your peach crisp, apple crisp, your choice.
Okay, so that sounds like a pretty good meal. Now, I've been to some of these things in the past where, you just got there and waited for the thing to start. Mm-hmm. This sounds like a pretty good dinner. Who's catering this for you?
The hospital is catering.
The hospital is. Outstanding. Okay, so the tickets are $30 a piece, and is this something for the family that a husband or wife want to bring their kids to?
Yes.
Okay, so they can buy tickets for the banquet for $30 a piece. That gets them in the door, that gets them at the dinner. Now, the whole purpose of this thing is a fundraiser for the Friends of the NRA. And you guys have got tons and tons of things that you're going to be raffling off, you're going to be giving away at draws and stuff. So how does one get into the draw there to win a lot of these prizes?
So there's raffle packages, which aren't, some of them are included with dinner tables.
Okay.
Some of them aren't included with dinner tables.
Okay.
There will be several games that are there, and you can buy separate raffle packages for the silent auction, the bucket raffles. There's also going to be games that they can walk up and play, like Plinko, for example, is one of the games that we usually have every year.
And one of those that I really like is the balloon game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a Colt M4 AR there, and I bought one balloon. So you don't have to spend $1 million at this thing to get a firearm. Last year at the Friends of the NRA banquet, I won this Colt M4 with one $20 balloon, and then I also played the penny raffle thing where you reach in and grab tickets and you pay whatever it is, and I won a brand new stainless steel Taurus 45 ACP, and I think I had $30 into that. So you don't have to spend a lot of money, folks, at this thing. You can, and you're encouraged to, but understand that you can go there, and if you're lucky, you're going to walk away with some prizes that are just outstanding. And these packages that you have, give me an example. So if somebody had a $20 bill, they can walk up and buy one strip of tickets.
Yes.
How many tickets they get?
On one strip of tickets, the tickets usually are called white strips.
Okay.
And they'll have a number at the top, and then there's several other tickets that are attached to the white strip
Okay.
that they can remove and place into various drawings or games.
Okay, it's for $20. How many tickets do you get?
Usually you get 5 tickets with your big ticket at the top.
Okay, so you keep that big ticket stub,
Yep.
and then you tear off the individual tickets, put them in whatever item you'd like to win, and you get 5 tickets for $20.
Yep.
Okay, so that's for one. Okay, so how about the high rollers in Kingman? We got some of those. What kind of ticket packages do you have for those that really want to come out and support the Friends of the NRA and do great wondrous things for our community? What kind of ticket packages can they get there?
Well, you always want to bring your significant other. So we do
course.
have a $30 or a $300 table. That's a couple package. It comes with 2 $200 raffle ticket packages.
Okay.
Plus dinner.
Okay.
So on the other side of my little flyer
Okay.
is our $100 raffle package, and that's what it starts with. That
Okay.
starts with 6 of your white strip tickets
Okay.
and a red ticket.
Okay. So for $100, they get 6 white strips, which each strip contains 5 tickets. So they actually get 30 tickets to put in these bucket raffles and things
Yes.
for $100 plus a red ticket. Chris, now there's red, blue, and gold tickets that come with various packages here. And what's the difference there between like a red ticket and a blue ticket and a gold ticket?
Well, what you'll have for each of those corresponding colors is a table of the same color. On each of those tables, there will usually be a variety of firearms to pick from, and the first one drawn gets to take their pick, and so on down.
Okay.
And you'll see a nice rifle, a shotgun, a handgun, and a couple other things to pick from. Sometimes a nice set of binoculars, but the higher end stuff for sure. As you go up through those tables, through the blue, red, and gold, then you might see it change from maybe the Savage rifle up to the Winchester or Remington. Or
Oh, okay.
Savage.
Okay. So and so Stacy, so for you're offering a $200 package. Now this is just tickets,
Yeah, it's
not
just
dinner.
tickets.
Okay, and you get 60 of the white tickets plus 2 red tickets and 1 blue ticket.
Yes.
And as Chris said, on each one of those, the blue and the red and the gold, it's going to be a better quality firearm. So for the $200, you're going to get white, red, and blue. For $300, we're going to get 90 white tickets, 3 red tickets, 2 blue tickets. For $500 ticket package, you get 125 white tickets, you get 6 red tickets, 4 blue tickets, and 1 gold ticket. And if you spend $1,000 for a ticket package, then you're going to get 250 white tickets for the bucket raffles, 13 red tickets, 9 blue tickets, and 3 gold tickets. And obviously, Chris, those gold tickets are going to have the very high-end firearms on those.
Those are nice enough that in years past, when I didn't hold a gold ticket, I was kicking myself for not getting that better ticket package ahead of
Okay,
time.
so those are the options that folks can
Those
get.
are the options. But because I want to make this a little bit sweeter,
Okay.
anybody who purchases that $1,000 raffle ticket package, I'm going to throw in a Heritage 22 revolver.
So you're going to give them
I'm going to
a
give them a
guaranteed.
gun. Give them a gun.
You're going to get a Heritage revolver if you buy that $1,000 package.
Absolutely.
And Chris, that's worth a couple $100 anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, they are.
Wow. So that's a super good deal. So you would encourage everybody, hey, if you can scrape it together, put it together, get that $1,000 package, because look at, you get 13 red tickets, 9 blue tickets, and 3 gold tickets, plus you get a firearm.
Yep.
So that's a super deal if you can go that way. But if you can't, you have everything from 100 up. So
Exactly.
that's a pretty good deal. Now, you also had on these banquet tickets, you have different packages that people can get, and let's talk about those on the other side of your flyer here. Where are we at on that?
Well, a basic package starts at individual tickets, which are $30.
Okay.
And then you go up to a couples package, which is $300.
Okay.
That
And-
includes the 2 dinners.
Okay.
Plus your 2 $200 raffle ticket packages.
Okay.
Okay. From there, we go to a 1911 table, which the 1911 table, I know it's quite a big jump, but you get your choice in the Commander or this Kimber.
This is the gun of the year for the
Yep.
Friends of the NRA. So if you get this 1911 table, you're going to get your choice of either this Kimber or a Colt Combat Command or a Colt Combat Commander semi-automatic pistol. Plus, what else do you get?
10 tickets,
10 tickets.
and I'm gonna up that with a $1,000 raffle package.
Oh, so you get the $1,000 raffle packet with all the tickets there.
Yep.
You're gonna get to bring 9 of your friends and family, and you're automatically gonna get a high-end gun. Chris, if somebody wanted to buy this particular firearm, this Kimber, what would they expect to pay for it?
For this, one of the hottest little guns that Kimber sells with the Crimson Trace laser grips and all, you're looking at about $1,400.
Okay, so super deal on this. I mean, you're getting $300 worth of dinner tickets, right?
Yeah.
Or dinners, plus you're getting the raffle packages, plus you got a firearm that's worth $1,400. So if you can come up with that, that is a super, super investment right there. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some of the other items that we see here and some of the games and things you're going to play. Folks, we'll be right back. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some more items and about how you can get tickets and go have a great time at this event. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Fires are so rare that we're lucky to ever see one in the shop.
Welcome back to Back at Camp. I'm your host, Captain Don Martin, and today we're talking about the Friends of the NRA banquet. Now, this is a banquet that's going to be going on here in Kingman. It's got a ton of stuff, and we've talked about the tickets, how they can get tickets, the ticket packages. Now, let's talk about sponsors, because sponsors are needed to sponsor these different prizes that you have. Tell us what those are. What have you got out there for a business that says, hey, I'd like my name associated with this nice knife or something? What do you got?
So we have several items at the dinner that businesses can come to us and sponsor and put their name on in front of the item.
Okay.
So that whenever somebody comes in, they see that item, they associate a business with it.
Right.
So we have a lot of those opportunities. We also have a Liberty, Heritage, Freedom, and a couple other packages for general sponsors that come with gifts. So for you taking your time to help us out, we're going to reward you.
Okay.
Okay. We have anywhere from a $250 to a $10,000 and up.
Sponsorship.
Yes.
Okay. And again, now this could be for an individual. If there's an individual out there that would like to, sponsor something, they could do it anonymous if they wanted. They say, hey, I'd like to
Absolutely.
sponsor this, but I don't want my name on it. But they can do it, or a business to show the community. And I think it's important because it shows that a business in this community supports not only our Second Amendment rights, but also supports this event, which, like we said, money comes back to the range so that we can teach the kids hunter education. It's a good program, and I think it identifies a business with those of us that believe in the Second Amendment and also believe that, we as Americans have a right to carry and support this organization. So talk some more about these different packages.
Okay. So there are several items that can be sponsored. And with that sponsorship, you not only get a tax deduction, which everybody's been looking for lately,
Sure.
but you also get your name out there and it shows people. When you go into the 250 sponsorship package, you get a hat, you get your choice of magazine through the NRA,
Okay.
and you also get a plaque that has the framed Second Amendment display.
Oh,
Okay.
super. Great. That's awesome.
You jump to the Heritage package, and that has a imprinted handgun vault with the NRA logo.
Okay.
Okay. It comes with a knife, and the knife is gorgeous. It's got scroll work on it, it's got detailing, it's a pretty nice deal.
Right. And if somebody wanted to do that package, what is the sponsorship limit on that? What do they need to sponsor?
That is just a basic package.
Okay. And how much are they going to have to pay?
$600.
$600.
Yeah.
So for $600, you're going to sponsor a package. You're going to get your name out there, and you're going to get all these items.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have a $1,250 package. That's the Freedom package.
Okay.
It comes with a Kel-Tec Sub 2000. Okay. It's a 9mm rifle, and it actually folds in half.
Oh, wow.
So it's very compact, and it looks pretty awesome.
Right.
I would love to see a sponsor that does that so that we can have our pictures taken with them.
Right.
Because not only does it give back to the community, but it's an awesome gun.
Right. So so for $1,250, they're taking on a sponsorship for this Freedom, and the person that's doing that, though, is going to receive
Yeah.
this Kel-Tec 9mm.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome looking firearm.
It's got to be pretty, huh, Chris?
People love these little Kel-Tecs. These are so sought after that we have a hard time getting enough to meet the demand, and you rarely see one up on the walls because of that. They
Wow.
go fast.
They go fast. Okay. So where do you go from there?
From there, you can go to the Pioneer, and you get to choose one between a Model 336 limited edition Marlin.
Okay. That's a lever action rifle.
Horse and rider.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can do the Ruger 1911, which is the gun of the year.
Right.
Okay.
Kimber. Or is it a Ruger?
It's a 45 center fire.
Okay.
And then you also have the threaded barrel 45,
Okay.
which they're a little bit different, but they're still pretty guns.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Absolutely great.
they're high end guns too.
Yes. And they all have the NRA logo on them.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
From there, you would go up to the $3,500 package, which is the Legacy of Freedom.
Okay.
It comes with a limited edition Ruger or a limited edition Colt Mustang.
Wow.
And the Colt Mustang is really small, right?
Great little concealed gun. A little 380 fits right in the pocket or a small carry
In a
holster.
purse?
These Mustangs have been just neat guns for 30 years or better now.
Wow.
Great little piece.
Awesome.
It's got the insignia on it, and the Ruger also has it, and it's got the ivory grips.
Oh wow. And it's a wheel gun. It's a 6-shooter.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, from there we go up to a 5000 Patriot, and that's one of 6 guns that you get to choose from. It's the Colt 45 with the Semper Fi logo on it. You get the Colt single action 45. There's only 50 available of those.
Wow.
And a Kimber Custom 2 Warrior 1911 with the NRA logo. One of them is a 6-shooter. The other two, a little bit smaller.
Yep.
1911s.
1911.
Similar to the Kimber we talked about earlier, just
Yeah.
a little bit larger.
Okay.
Okay, so from there you go to a Patriot, which is $5,000. That has your choice of a Winchester Model 73 short high grade, 357.
Okay.
It's smaller, but it's a blue tint to it, so it's absolutely pretty.
Okay, Chris. That Sapphire 9mm. How many of those you ever seen?
I tell you, these as with a lot of the Kimbers, these little Sapphires are so rare that we're lucky to ever see one in the shop.
So
don't-
these are such high-end guns that the general public's just not normally going to see.
You want one of these guns, you don't find one sitting in a gun shop. You go and start the search for it. They're very hard to get.
Okay, cool. And that's for the Patriot package if you sponsor $5,000.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about where people can get tickets for this event. Where if somebody out there says, man, I want to go to this thing, where do they go get tickets?
You can contact me directly,
And what's your phone number?
928-279-8156.
One more time.
928-279-8156.
Okay, or?
Or you can go to the Mojave County Friends of NRA online, and you
Okay.
can purchase off of our website. It gives you all of the links for the event, where it's going to be held, and the ticket prices.
Okay. And Chris, you're not only a guy that handles their merchandise, but I know you're a huge supporter of this event. They can get tickets from you too.
We're proud to offer these ticket packages. We keep the same bits of info available there at the shop. We can sign you up for the dinner. We can sign you up for ticket packs. We'll help you have fun.
Okay, and how do they get a hold of you?
Come up and see us. We're up at the gun shop on Stockton Hill Road.
Your address?
4938 Stockton Hill.
Okay.
If you got questions about it before you come up, call us. We're at 681-4570.
Okay, 681-4570. That's a pretty easy number to remember. Okay, now, and like I say, you can go online, and you've got people in your committee. Now, that's another thing. We need to get you some help out there.
Yes.
So if people got some time to donate that can help you put all this together, get that place all set up, get all these great firearms and gifts set up, they need to contact you. You just need a few hours from them to give you a hand with this, to make this the best banquet that you guys have ever had.
Absolutely.
Okay, and again, if they want to volunteer their time, how do they get a hold of you?
My phone number, 928-279-8156.
Okay, now, a show wouldn't be complete unless we had an email address, at least one.
It would. However, my email is really, really long, and we don't have time for that.
Oh, really? It takes 3 minutes to do the email. Call her on the phone, folks. That'd be the easiest way to get a hold of her.
We do have an email address for W. Pendleton at NRA.
And can you kind of spell that out?
WPENDLETON at NRAHQ.org.
Okay. So again, you can get signed up a couple different ways. Go see Chris. Go see you. Who's on your committee right now?
Tammy Martin,
Okay.
who is a great hairdresser. So if you need your hair done before the event,
Go see Tammy, right?
she can help you.
Okay.
We also have my mother, Christy McReynolds, and my sister, Sandra Creech.
Okay.
We have Chris, who's helping us with a lot.
Yeah, he's done a lot this year for you.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll have your help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll pitch in. We're going to do a story for them on next week in the Kingman Daily Miner, so make sure you see that. And it'll also have all this information on how to get tickets, where to go, how to get a hold of them, and that kind of thing. So it's a we're gonna help all we can, because folks, this truly is a worthwhile project, not only for the NRA and the friends of the NRA, but for our community. It's something that we need to support to make sure that down the road that our kids enjoy the freedoms that we have today. So it's a win-win package for everybody. And Chris, you're getting the firearms in.
We're going to get those in. We're going to be there on hand that night to transfer them straight to people as they win them. Chances are you're going to go home with your prize that night. And if that doesn't happen, we'll always make arrangements
Sure.
to take care of it there at the shop.
So if somebody wins a gun, or they buy a package and they've got a gun, they're going to be able to take that home with them that night.
Very
Yes.
likely.
Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to winning this year at least 2 guns. I mean, I won 2 last year, and so I see no reason why not to win 2 this year. Stacy, I want to thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
and thank you for taking over on such short notice. And we really appreciate what she's doing. She had no idea what she was stepping into. Believe me, folks, I've worked on committees for years and years, and it's a huge thing. It takes a ton of work on the part of the chairman. So want to thank her for her efforts. Chris, as always, he's a
Thank you.
sponsor of our show and does a great job, and we appreciate his support too. So until next week, this is your host, Don Martin, saying keep your firearms oiled, your fishing line fresh. We'll see you next week back at camp.